Okay, so let's get our fourth contestant. His name is Divyanshu Bhadoria. Yeah, so he's got his friends there. He doesn't work. He reads football. He's watching TV. He loves watching TV, which basically means, dude, you're not gonna get laid for sure. Perhaps those ladies there, yeah. So let's go, friends. Come on. Let's give a round of applause, starting all the way from behind for Mr. Divyanshu Bhadoria. Yeah.
I already got laid, by the way. Anyway, all right. So yesterday was Christmas. Christmas was yeah, that's right. Yesterday was Christmas, and I like Christmas. Like, I like it better than Ganpati. You know, because Ganpati, you go to someone's place, you have to take off your shoes, you have to do that whole chawal thing and tikka and all that. Christmas is more chilled out, you know, you can just go sit, good Christmas tree, man, good stuff. Have some cake, wonderful cake and all that, so it's really chilled out. So I'm a Hindu, but I like Christmas. Also, you can get laid at a Christmas party. You can't get laid at Ganpati Visarjan. Ganpati Bappa, more, yeah, put out. You want to go to my place after this? That's not, it's not really happening, okay? Yeah, but Christmas really, a lot of, like, we know that Jesus was born on the 25th of December, but we don't know what year was he born. Like, I looked it up, like, I decided to do some research on it, and it said, like, any good research, I started from Wikipedia. So, and it said that Jesus was born between 4 BC and 6 AD. I'm like, dude, that's one, either that's, like, really the people didn't have any sense of years, or there was one big, massive birthday party for 10 years. Yeah, fuck our saviors, yo, man. Fuck this shit. Fuck the calendar and all that. Whatever. So I decided to find out in more detail. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I wanted to go in more detail, so I decided to travel back in time. So I rolled a joint. No, I'm just kidding. I took a bus from Dadar. So I went there, and so I get off the bus, and this guy's like, yo! And I'm like, Jesus. Like, and he's like, hey man, how you know my name, man? That's how Catholic people talk, right? So I'm like, I don't know, the thought just crossed my mind. So whatever. So he was like, okay, fine. He was pretty confused then. So then I was like, so he was like a shepherd and all. So all the sheep were standing there. I'm like, so Jesus, what's happening with the sheep and all? He's like, dude, I'm really bored of this shit. I think I'm going to do something new. I'm like, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm going to do stand-up comedy, man. I'm like, dude, are you even funny? He's like, yeah, whenever I go with the sheep, I crack a joke. They're like, So I was like, okay. He's like, okay, so who are you, man? Like, where are you from? I'm like, my name's Divyanshu, I'm in the 21st century. He's like, yeah, and I'm the son of God. And all the sheep are like, So then he's like, if you're really from the 21st century, tell me something about me. So I'm like, okay, you are into love and forgiveness. He's like, don't tell me the generic stuff people say outside Siddhivinayak. Tell me some like hardcore stuff which nobody knows. I'm like, okay, your mother is a virgin. So he's like, dude, my mother's a virgin. Clearly you're not from the 21st century. The sheep are like, So I'm like, oh, whatever. He's like, okay, tell me something, like, do I, so you recognize me from this move and all that. So, like, do I get really famous as a stand-up comic and all, I'm like, let's just say it's like your finishing move. So he's like, so that's like my fan. I'm like, no, but you're more famous for your comebacks, actually. So he's like, Acha, tell me more. I'm like, what do you want to know? He's like, actually, no, don't tell me more. I want to know, like, who's really my dad, because I know I'm adopted. That's why they made this whole story up about, mother being virgin. So who's really my dad? Do you know who's my daddy? I'm like, yeah, he's a traveling salesman. He's like, what's his name? I'm like, Santa Claus. Thank you. My name's Divyanshu. Good evening.
Buddy, that was the last Christmas party you went for last night. Fuck, no Catholic is going to invite you to his house now, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mr. Divyanshu. So next we have Mr. Nitin Sharma, who says he's a frustrated engineer. His day begins with a smoke and ends with an old monk. He hates his job, yes, and